Until they finally knocked down a door called Taboo. Yeah, cannibalism. Fun times. Rena and I knew the answer without being told, and so we didn't answer.
彼らは通常は食しないものを食材として扱う方法を研究していたのです。彼らは時には敵の、時には望まぬ食物をハンデでも戦い抜くことが国に報いる究極の方針になる。そういう競技を大真面目に組み上げていったのです。滑稽な話ですね。祖父を過去のことで蔑んでおきながら、自分たちはさらにその上を言っていたのですから。祖父はいつも思っていたそうです。
Happy, funny, funny, fun time cannibalism, yay!
たとえ世間の噂がどうあれ、彼らはそれよりもはるかに醜い鬼なんだと。だからいくら蔑まれたってちっとも答えないと。
This is such a happy game, isn't it? At last, they had a handful of test prototypes. When the soldiers learned it was human flesh, however, the scientists couldn't make anyone eat it. So it was apparently sent to the front lines. The cans were labeled meat substitutes, so that they wouldn't accidentally eat it themselves. They stabbed the bottoms with a circle.
どの試作品もとても好評だったそうです。中でも醤油で煮たすき焼き風のものが一番好評だったそうで。
Oh, that's a needless description.
もうやめてよ、みーちゃん。気分が悪くなってきた。
I'm happy I'm not hungry right now. Brenna really was pale-faced, and she looked like she was having difficulty continuing to sit on her knees. Mion looked like she had more to say, but she sighed lightly and stopped there. Oh, you're eating dinner right now. Delicious. Also, hi Mizuka. It's been a while now, hasn't it? I'm still very grateful to you for everything you have done for me, so... Right, ramen. Oh, that's delicious. I wish my current diet would allow me to eat ramen. Or anything. I actually, since I had to do one thing, I don't actually currently have the... I can place this here. Maybe. There's so much stuff there that it's really not that visible. Can you actually even see that? Not really all that well. Well, I'm gonna keep it there anyways.
じゃあ、そのミオンのじいさんが持ち帰ったという缶詰は
真偽はわかりません。晩年まで宗平は世間の風評を否定し続けました。ですが、ひなみ沢の急激な復興を妬む人々は、その疑惑を真実のように面白おかしく書き立て、村人をまたしても蔑み始めたのです。
Should I make more coffee? Yeah, sure, why not? No, I'm not gonna make coffee. Well, we're gonna go to the end here.
また、子供たちが生やし立てられ、石を投げつけられる時代に戻ってしまったのです。
No problem, Mizuka. The stifling silence came back. Oh, what a seriously hopeless and sad story it was. They were discriminated against. Why must they attach worth and rank to it? Why can't they live without looking down on people? Why can't everyone enjoy life together? I didn't know.
当主である祖母は、ある時、村の子供たちにこう言いました。
If they throw a stone at you, then 2 of you must throw stones back. The children asked her, what if they throw stones at 2 of us? Of course, the answer was simple.
2人に石を投げられた4人で石
If they throw stones at 2 of you, they'll throw them back with 4.
8人に棒で覆われたら16人で追い返し30人に中傷されたなら60人で怒鳴り返せと
That's pretty insane. Finally, the children asked, what if we were attacked by 1,000 people? Even that answer was simple.
1000人に襲われたならひなみ沢の全員で立ち向かいなさいとそれは決起を促す劇のようですらありました
That's really interesting.
祖母は園崎本家当主としてだけでなくひなみ沢の母太郎として立ち上がったのです
Huh. It was halfway through 1955. It was a time when riots over the treaty with the US were rampant. A time of battle and action. The people of Hinamizawa joined together and fought, treating unfair discrimination towards one as a crime against them all. It didn't matter whether that one was a child or an adult. If they heard that a child had been told off, then everyone would crowd the house of the perpetrator, acting as a whole. If they heard an adult had been treated unfairly, men and women, young and old, would all band together and stand up against it. If you meddled with people from Hinamizawa, you would be in trouble. They probably figured that if they could make others think that they'd win.
ケイちゃんも町で不良に絡まれた時たくさんの人たちに助けられたのを思い出しませんか
I recalled how much of an impression it had left on me. That the people of Hinamizawa boldly came to my rescue, yet the people of Okinomiya averted their eyes so they wouldn't get involved.
祖母が戦い両親がそれを引き継ぎようやくひなみ沢にも平和が戻ったもっともその平和もとても薄い川の上に乗ったものですこの100年の歴史を見れば今の平穏など揺れ返す天秤のたまたまの狭間としか言えないでしょう
どうして
Could I really have an option or opinion on such a long and difficult history when I haven't moved here more than a year ago? Yet I said it anyway.
どうしてみんなで仲良く暮らし合えないんだよ高野さんに聞いたお社様の昔話はどうなったんだよ
Man and demon joined hands and lived together in harmony. Didn't Oyashiro-sama remain in this world to watch over that?
おとぎ話です人と鬼は実在してもそれを調停するお社様は実在しなかったということです
それでお社様のたたりを起こすことになったの
A cool gust of wind blows in from outside, fluttering Mion's long, beautiful, clear hair. Mion kept her refreshing smile without answering, and didn't even change her expression, but even that became a silent answer.
ひなみ沢村を再び鬼ヶ淵村のように崇められるに足る神聖な存在にそれが我ら鬼ヶ淵村の末裔の悲願であり園崎本家の鬼を継ぐ者の宿命なのです
鬼を継ぐ者
我が園崎本家は代々当主の名に鬼の一字を加える習慣があるのです私の名前を手のひらにでも書いていただければ一目瞭然かと
I trace out the word Mion on the palm of my hand. Oh, she's right. The character for demon is in there.
名前だけではありませんよ。この体にも鬼が刻まれているのです。
When she said that, she quietly rose and began to lay her hand on her clothing.
いいよみーちゃん、見せる必要なんて全然ない。
ありがとう。
With just that exchange, I guess what she meant. Most likely, somewhere on her body, there was a permanent seal, such as a tattoo or marking, that proved she inherited the demon. Mion didn't sit back down. She smoothly opened the paper door onto the porch. A refreshing breeze began to cleanse the damp air filling the room. Mion quietly gazed out the wide yard for quite a while. On her shoulders was something I could never imagine the normal Mion carrying. It was the heavy, truly heavy history of Hinamizawa. No, of Onigafuchi weighing down on them. What kind of words could I possibly say to a Mion like that? Rena wasn't saying anything to her either. Only the voices of the cicadas drowned out the silence. At last, after a long period of nothing, Mion murmured.
この5年間の連続事件ね。私が直接関わったものもあるし、間接的に関わったものもある。いくつかは園崎家だけでなく、他の御三家の君吉家や古出家が関わっているものもあるけど、そのすべての中心に私がいたと思う。
She said it all without turning around with her back to us. At some point her tone of voice had gone back to being the Mion we knew.
私は自分のしたことには信念を持ってるし、罪の意識などまるでない。あるとすれば、私の後継ぎも決まらないうちに舞台を退かねばならないことくらいかな。私を捕まえて、それで法治国家の体裁が整うなら、それも時代の流れかなって。この100年で一番平和なひなみ沢を見ながら引退できるのは、ひょっとすると歴代の園崎家の当主で一番の幸せなのかもしれないし。
There's no way there's gonna be a happy ending here. There's just no way this is gonna end happily. Mion leaned a shoulder against the paper door, then slid down it and flopped it onto the ground. It was an act of such resignation that just seeing it made me hurt inside. The numerous terrible crimes Mion had been a part of suddenly began to fade from my mind. Hey Mion, I don't care what happens after this. Can't you just try to struggle as much as you can? Try to run away? As soon as I began to think that way, Rena's ringing voice filled the room.
でもみーちゃんはリカちゃんとさとこちゃんを殺したんだよね。
The sharp points of her words stabbed into my chest despite not being directed at me.
他の人のことは殺してもいいとも言わないよ。でもとにかくみーちゃんはリカちゃんとさとこちゃんを殺した。
Rena's words were more biting than any I had ever heard. Even now that we knew all the heavy history pressing down on Mion's shoulders, she had criticized her for killing our friends.
私が園崎家の役目を負うように、リカちゃんだって古出家の役目を負っていた。その役目が西宮殿を守ることだった。
My chest tightened.
去年あたりからリカちゃんが言ってたのは知ってたんだよ。西宮殿の勘抜きが重くて辛い。もっと簡単な鍵に付け替えたいって。先代の神主さんでも重いと嘆いてた代物だからね。リカちゃんに辛いのは重々承知だった。
僕がちゃんと番をしますですから、 もっと軽い鍵に変えてほしいなのです。
I replied on the behalf of the Zonozaki family leader. Ever since the string of freak death incidents, there seem to be people who are insolent towards Oyashiro-sama, so you shouldn't replace the lock with a simpler one. That said, the leader of the Kimiyoshi family, Old Man Kimiyoshi, If it's that difficult for you, Rika-chan, then I think it's okay to replace the lock, he said. The very fact that it was locked with a key was an indication of it being somewhere you mustn't enter. There's nobody bad enough to break through it and go inside, he said. Even if we're alike as leaders, I couldn't find it in me to argue with Old Man Kimiyoshi, since I owed him so much. In the end, we decided to change out the lock on the storehouse and switched it to a really cheap and light padlock.
おじいちゃん、本当に大丈夫なんですか？バッチャもできることなら鍵は前のままの方が良かったと言ってます。
大丈夫だよ。心配そうだな。何かあったらおじいちゃんがちゃんと責任を取ってあげるから。
本当ですね。君吉家の当主として責任を取られるという意味ですね。おじいちゃんもこの中に収められているものがどれだけ神聖なものかよくご存知のはず。
大丈夫なのですよ。このひなみ沢に鍵を開けて勝手に入ってしまう悪い猫さんはいませんなのです。にゃーにゃー。
にゃSobs escaped from my mouth. Something hot and wet dripped down in spades and fell onto the tatami mat.
西宮殿に賊が忍び込んだという話は渡長市の祭りの最中にもう私の耳に入っていました。
Oh, Rika-chan. It is so sad. Her fate is quite unfortunate one. Nya nya. Now I feel really sad.
賊は4人。その日のうちに手が下されることになりました。同時に西宮殿に賊を許した古出家のリカちゃんと君吉家のおじいちゃんも責任を問わなければならなくなってしまった。
My tears dripped and dropped. Dripped and dropped. Until just now, I had decided that it was Mion's fault that she killed Rika-chan and the others. That was wrong. The one who killed them wasn't Mion. It was me.
俺が殺したも当然なんだ。
ケイチ君。
I had a chance to stop this tragedy from happening, and yet I didn't. Cheap curiosity got the better of me, and I didn't. If, at that time, I had stopped us from sneaking into the ritual storehouse, Rika-chan and the others wouldn't have had to die. If I had, then nothing would have happened. We would be spending our days having lots of fun, like we always did.
俺がバカだった。
If by shedding tears I could take it all back, then I would have filled up the room with them. However, such a meager act wouldn't be enough to redeem myself for the crime I've committed.
ケイちゃんは何も悪くないよ。
Mion gently began to speak to me, as if trying to reason with me.
私は園崎家の当主として手を下さなければならなかったけど、園崎家の歴史なんか今にして思えば大したものじゃない。そんなもの全部投げ出しても私は仲間を救うべきだったのかもしれない。私がそんなものに屈したからあの二人を殺してしまった。それは他でもない私、園崎美音が殺したということ。私には 踏みとどまる100億の瞬間があった。でも踏みとどまらなかった。安易に自らの役割に屈し、仲間のために戦うことを放棄してしまった。だからこれは私の罪。私が殺した園崎ミオンがこの手で殺してしまった。それは何ら変わらない。何も。
Her masochistic laughter was sad, especially because Mion boasted in club that she would turn the tables on whatever predicaments presented themselves. It was so painful.
でもみーちゃんは自分の意志で一人だけ救ったんだね。
As I looked at her surprised, Rena stuck her finger right at my forehead.
圭一君だけを殺さなかった。こんなにも強い力を持つみーちゃんなら造作もなかったろうに。でも殺さなかったんだよね。
That's right. Mion was so cunning that nobody could stand up to her, even in our club. If she had seriously tried to kill me, I would have been dealt with on the first night. So many people had been sacrificed, but I was always left out in the cold. When did I first realize it? Even though people were disappearing one after the other, for some reason, I had this vague belief that only I would be left alive.
さて、どうして殺さなかったのかね。鬼の私には見当もつかないわ。ミオンの方に殺したくない都合でもあったんじゃないの？
それはどういう意味だよ。
Mion put a finger to her lips to say that Rena didn't need to talk.
大石は外で待ってんの。逃げ場は
ない。ぐるっと囲んでるって言ってた。無線でたくさんの車が来てるみたいだったよ。みーちゃん家の広い敷地を全部囲んでると思う。
Mion felt silent. Rena's merciless words felt cruel, but they weren't meant to be. Maybe they were trying to lessen her good friend's pain, if only by a little. Maybe they were considerate, like she was trying to help.
自首しよう。
Mion didn't open her mouth, but she smiled just a little.
私たちも一緒に行くよ。親友を一人きりになんか絶対にしない。
泣くことレナには勝てないわ。
She rose, scratching her head. Her face had returned entirely to that of the usual Mion.
自分で自分の罪、どのくらいになるかよくわかってる。たとえ自首が認められても、多分もうここに帰ってくることもないと思う。
I couldn't say anything. The number of deaths Mion was involved in was just too large. So much so that maybe recommending that she turn herself in was in a way extremely cruel.
だから最後にわがままを聞いてほしいな。
何かな。
30分でいいからケイちゃんと二人きりにしてほしい。
Huh? My name suddenly came up, and it looked like I was the only one surprised about that.
圭一くん、どうかな。圭一くんが嫌なら無理にとは言えない。
Right, I can't remember where this is going. But you know, man and a woman together, alone. Yeah. Okay, but no, that's... actually, no, I can't remember where this is going at all.
そうだね。嫌ならそれでもいいよ。私は鬼だもの。
After all, I am a demon.
ケイちゃんはよそから引っ越してきた正真正銘の人間。相入れることなんてお社様が実在して仲介してくれない限り絶対にない。
There was no reason for me to hesitate. Mion had been engulfed by heavy, unopposable tradition. Right now, the duty of handling this had fallen to me and me alone. In fact, with me cornered, it would have been okay for her to blame me. However, Mion didn't say one word of blame. Far from it, I was guilty of the same crime, and she let me go. Amidst the fate she could not oppose, she saved me alone. I didn't know whether I should be thankful for that. Thinking upon it now, I didn't know how much easier it would be if I were to be granted the same punishment as Harika and the others. The only thing I knew for sure was that I had an equal duty to bear the sins that Mion shouldered. So when it came to Mion's last request, there was no reason for me to hesitate.
あ、いいぜ。
ありがとう。
私からもありがとうを言うよ、ケイチ君。
Rena stood up. It looked like she would keep her promise with Mion and leave.
あ、いいよレナ。ここで待っててくれれば。ケイちゃんとは庭をぐるりと回りたいだけだから。退屈だったら私の部屋へ行けばいい。あ、なんだったらお気に入りの単行本丸ごと持ってってもいい。
嫌だよ。みーちゃんの本はみーちゃんのものだもの。勝手にレナの家に持って帰れない。
あんたはこんな時に限っていい子なんだから。
How lovely. Mion took Rena's head and rubbed it violently like I always did.
じゃあ行こう、ケイちゃん。
I began to walk after Mion, who headed for the hallway, when Rena silently stopped me.
みーちゃんもよろしくね。
あ、
みーちゃん、もう二度と帰ってこれないって確信してる。
I didn't know much about the laws, but with as many deaths as she had been involved in... Apologies.